Another day, another story. In the last 2 centuries, there were numerous Pashtun uprisings in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Fata against Sikhs and the British. Except for Syed Ahmad Barelvi's movement, led by non-Pashtuns, most movements were localized jihads with the sole objective of evicting foreign forces from a particular area. However, there was one Pashtun hero, Umra Khan, who never raised the banner of jihad. The people of Dur proudly narrate his life story and exploits, glorifying his personality through folk songs and poetry. Many British writers, including Winston Churchill, have written about Umra Khan, but H.C. Thompson's book, The Chitral Campaign, gives the most detailed and objective account of his life. Khan was born in about 1860, in a place called Barwa, renamed as Samar Bagh in the 1980s, in Jandool, Lower Dur. At that time, different areas in Bajaur and Dur were ruled by Khans. His father, Aman Khan, ruled the valley of Jandool. On his death, in 1879, Umra Khan's elder brother succeeded him. Fearing for his life, Umra Khan fled Jandool, performed Hajj and then went to Peshawar. He stole a rifle from a British regiment and came back to Jandool in 1881. Dressed in women's clothes, with a few of his friends, he shot his brother dead outside the Barwa fort and became the ruler of Jandool. Umra Khan obtained rifles, raised an army and a horse cavalry and embarked on a series of conquests. He captured Dur and expelled Sharif Khan, the then ruler. He then attacked and captured Asmar. By 1892, he was in control of all of Dur, Bajaur, Malakand, some portions of Swat, and his influence extended up to Buner. Chitral, at that time, was ruled by Matar Aman ul Mulk. To guard against any aggression by the Afghan emir, he had placed Chitral under the nominal suzerainty of his neighboring ruler, the Maharaja of Kashmir, and also developed good relations with the British. In February 1895, Umra Khan entered Chitral, despite heavy snow and severe weather, and captured the Drash fort. The British political agent at Chitral asked Umra Khan to leave, but he disregarded this warning. He instead wrote back to the British agent asking him to leave Chitral. Umra Khan's forces laid siege to the Chitral fort and a number of attacks were launched in which both sides suffered casualties. 2 British officers were captured and brought to Drash. In March 1895, the British mobilized a division-size force at Nowshera. Once Umra Khan received this news, he retreated to Jandool, taking the 2 captured officers with him. The British held negotiations with the Khan of Dur, Nawagai and other powerful tribes of Swat, Buner, Mohmand and Bajaur, to remain neutral in the fight against Umra Khan. The British faced resistance at Shakat, Malakand Pass, Chakdara, Remorha and Katkali. The final battle was fought at Jandool Valley. Finally, Umra Khan, realizing that his men could not fight such a large, well-armed British force, released the 2 British officers and retreated to Kabul. Umra Khan was always well-dressed but without ostentation. He led a simple life and was a very popular leader. He was religious but not a fanatic. Hindu traders living in Jandool were never discriminated against. The women did not observe purdah and mingled freely with men. He treated the 2 British captives with generosity. He prevented bloodshed by avoiding a hopeless conflict against an overwhelming force. He died in Kabul in 1903, after ruling for 14 years. Khan Umra Khan, also called the Afghan Napoleon by some Britishers and Winston Churchill, was a great leader of Jandool. As some readers have given the comments on the article and about Khan without knowing a single word about him. So it is advised for those ignorant people that first gather knowledge about an event and then present their valuable comments. I also want to clear the misunderstanding of some readers regarding Khan's killing of his brother. When his father died, a tug-of-war started between his elder stepbrother Mohd Zaman and finally took the throne and expelled Umra Khan and his younger brother from Jandool state. One day when his younger brother fell ill because of hunger and malnutrition, he sweared and said, "I can't see the 9-year-old brother condition," and decided to recapture the throne from his step-cruel brother because they the sons of the same father. So that was the reason of killing his brother. For more detail PLZ see Gumnam Riyasat, written by Suleiman Shahid. Malakand Field Force, by Winston Churchill, and also The Story of a Minor Siege, by George Robertson.